Hey, good morning, contractors. This is just a short video to show you how to get in and to the Amazon content server and to work with it. First of all, thank you so much for being patient as we sorted out that transition. Grantham's IT team had to take care of some problems that were affecting students first, and then they were able to help us, which is always fine because students always need to come first, but it did take a little bit, so we really appreciate how cool you were. Obviously, we will help you make that up on the back end with your time. Hopefully, I think this will come out with your credentials sent to you via email, either from me or from Jordan. So hopefully you'll have everything you need all in one package. But I'm going to show you how to get into Amazon, and then I'm going to show you a little bit about the file management system and how to upload and download and change files if you need to. First, you'll get an email that won't look exactly like this, but this is similar to the one that I got. And it will have the address for getting into the server as well as your credentials to get in. So you'll see here there's a lot of, well, nonsense mostly. But here is the sign in for our console. So you'll just want to right click and open it in a new tab so you can keep your email open for your credentials. Once you get here, your account ID or alias is this number, which I believe you're going to have to make sure you write this down if it's not already showing up from that link. So just pause this and write that down so you can put it into your own account if you need to. Your username should be whatever should be sent to you, but I think it's probably first initial last name. And then your password is this first crazy looking thing that they've auto-generated for you. So obviously you'll be able to change that once you get in, but just make sure also to not accidentally highlight and copy a hanging space or to truncate it, which is what all of us did, and it took us like 45 minutes to get in the first time. So once you put those things in, just press sign in. And it should be just that easy to get in. Obviously, if you've been putting in their password and you're not getting in at all, please let one of Jordan or I know and we'll get you help as soon as possible. Now this should be your main page. Since I've been to the server several times, mine is showing up in recently visited, but it's likely you won't see this. So what you need to do to locate our server is just press S3 or type S3 and then send it. Not send it. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. Just don't listen to me. So here you can see that there are two different servers. I'm not entirely sure what this is. This is brand new, but we're going to look at this one. This is the one that matters to us. So you'll just click on content.lpfservices.com. And as you can see, it starts to kind of build a file path up here. So you're going to be able to see up here where you are if you need to go back and forward, which is nice. This is set up, once you get into this folder, almost exactly like the L drive was that we've mapped to your computers. So you're going to click on academics. You can see it populates up here in the file path. And then once it loads, you basically have the exact same file system that you had, which is really nice. They did a lot of good work making sure that that's pretty much the same thing. And then what you're going to find a course, let's say you're doing, I don't know, ACC 510. And here are all your files, just the same as before. So everything is pretty much the same. There's a few things that are going to be different, and right now they're still kind of annoying because we're not used to it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. If you need to edit a file once it's been uploaded to the server, you're going to have to click on the file, and then you can download it. If you need to upload, you upload here. So you upload. You're going to add files from your computer the same way you would to anything. There's a lot of once you do that, I'll show you a sample course. So once you do that, you have the option of either uploading, and this is going to upload with the default settings. I would recommend doing that because I haven't had to change any of my settings so far. If you want to look through them and just double check them, you can press next. You can see all the different settings and permissions you can set. Please don't do anything crazy with that. Just leave it. So, and then when you're back, you're really just going to press upload, and it'll show up in here. If you need to rename a file, you're going to right click, and here's all your options. You can see that there's, you can rename it, you can delete it, which hopefully you shouldn't be doing, or shouldn't want to do. You can do it if you want to, I guess, but, you can make it public, although I think everything's already set to public. You can cut it and move it around. So this is all pretty intuitive here. One nice feature is if, let's say, you need to, you've got an HTML file that you need to edit, before you put it back up and you don't want to do it in an HTML editor, you can download as, and you can choose the different file path that you want to use. So that's pretty much all of your options within here. The main thing when you're building your file path, it's still going to be HTTPS, / this, but then make sure very carefully that you're using lowercase a for academics, because unlike the L drive, Amazon is case sensitive. So if you use capital letters where there are no capital letters, it's going to cause your link to be broken, and that persists all the way through to the end of the file path. So like you can't use lowercase ACC here. So just be aware of that. You guys are all awesome, so it will not be a problem. I think that's it. If you have any questions, just chat or email Jordan and I. We are here to serve you guys because you're doing amazing, and we are very grateful for all of you. Hope you had a great weekend and a great week so far, and I will talk to you soon.